Hey guys, Penny here from Monaco Nail Academy, and welcome back to another Salon Snippet, the mini-sodes between our bigger sodes of the Salon Success podcast. I'm here with Mel, Pat, and Jade, and this week's question is, who is your nail tech idol?
Do I have a nail tech idol? I was just thinking that.
I really like Selena Ryden. Like, I just always resonated with her style. Like, I just always would, if I saw a photo of her work, I'd be like, oh, that's pretty. So it started with that. But she's also just extremely clever with like business sense and like marketing intuition. And I find that really aspirational. Is that the right word? Like, I look up to that a lot because I can relate to wanting to sort of tick all of those boxes. So I really like Selena Ryden. Mine changes. Like, I just like individual stuff, especially looking at references for our YouTube videos and stuff. I find lots of people that are inspiring, but I'd say Selena's the one that like has stuck with me the longest, maybe. And also, I just like kind people. Like, not that's not about or not about Selena. That's just separate. Like, if I'm trying to think of someone else, I'm like, well, the ones that are my idols are the ones that are just kind and build the industry up.
Yeah, I really like, is it Susie? Is that her name?
Nail
She's,
career education.
yeah, I know when I first started this journey, I watched so many of her videos because of what you just said. It felt like my auntie was like sitting with me, teaching me how to do this and how to, yeah, just be nice and just do a good job and not be hard on myself, which we've all talked about. And yeah, I really like her. And I also like Christy Meakin just because she's cool. She's fun. I really like her. I would love
Yeah,
to drop.
she's nuts in a good way.
Yeah, she's really cool, but really, really educational at the same time.
I really I had to scroll through and be like, whose posts do I like a lot? Because I think that's how I'm gonna go about it. I really like Nail Dad Studio Official. I don't know if anyone knows him. He is so funny. And I think his name is I'm gonna completely butcher this. I am so sorry. I am Southeast Asian, but not this Southeast Asian. So Thuc Nguyen, I think is maybe how you say his name. He always posts funny shit, and that just vibes with me. And he talks about social media, and I think it's just fun when you get educated, but it's funny and it's accessible. And then I think he also tries and educate clients in a funny way. Like he has this funny video where he tries and does people's nails while he's on a vibrating machine, and he's trying to say this is what it feels like when you move too much. So it's a funny way to be stop moving. Yeah, I just think he's cool. I think it's funny. Yeah. So Nail Dad Studio Official.
I think that's funny because the algorithm fed him to me the other day and I took like one look at it. I had a look and then I was like, I hate this guy and got rid of it. I really didn't give him a fair chance. It was mostly because his thumbnails were all his face and I was like, oh, this isn't nail content. That's unfair to say I hated him. But I was just like,
But like
no.
I get it because I literally just looked at his page right now and I was like, I cannot tell you which ones were the pieces of content that I liked. But it just so happened that when I was scrolling through my activity, I liked a lot of his stuff, but I don't know which ones because his thumbnails suck. But he has 226,000 followers. So you can have shitty thumbnails and still
Yeah,
people might like you. Be like, okay.
I'm literally writing it down because I'm going to go and have a look after this because he sounds funny.
I love funny too because it's I don't know, I feel like some people don't like the real theory side of things, but they like to sort of see it the humorous side of things as well. That's quite cool.
Oh my gosh, I just remembered. I do actually have someone genuinely I like her work. There's this person, her name's Chantel Vermont. She is clawgasmic and she runs a nail tech podcast. And I freaking love her. I think she's so cool and she's been in the industry for ages. And she's also all about looking after the community and people being nice. So at least that's what it seems like on her social media. For all I know, she could be super fake, but she just seems really cool. So I vibe with her and she does lots of tutorials and I think she's cool. So yeah, another person.
I'm just looking at who I actually follow, which is not many, but Home of Diva, Votino, Vincent Nails, Finger Bang Portland, and also Erica's ATA. Those are accounts that I know that I have followed, even when I've deleted Instagram for months and months at a time. I never, like, when I go through, like, I'm going to unfollow everybody, like, those ones have survived. So I guess that would count as a nail tech idol, people that I've followed for that long. Cool. So hopefully that's some inspo for you guys. Pop in the comments down below your nail tech idols so that we can find new people to follow, and we'll see you next week in our next full episode.